so now we're gonna make chicken meatballs. In here I have cornflake breadcrumbs. I like to use this better than the Italian. They have a better flavor to them. They're a little bit more subtle. So I have that in here, and I always like to, with meatballs or meatloaf, anything that you're going to mix together, always mix the wet ingredients first with the bread crumbs or any of the dry ingredients, so that sometimes people put their meat and then they throw everything on top, and then you have pockets of dry breadcrumb, and it kind of gets a little bit dry. So to make sure that everything's incorporated well, we'll use about half a cup of egg whites. So we've got this here. I use about 3 tablespoons of Hellmann's olive oil mayonnaise. I really like this mayonnaise. It has a lot of flavor. And this actually adds a little bit of the fat back, healthier fats. You can use lean ground chicken if you'd like to, or turkey if you want, which is super lean. So this adds a little bit of healthier fats. I add a little bit pinch of salt. We've got some dried onions. So I'll do probably about 3 tablespoons of that. About a tablespoon, about 1.5 tablespoons of dried garlic. And then we have parsley, about 2 tablespoons dried parsley. About half a tablespoon of dried oregano. And then we'll mix that all together. Excuse me. And we'll make sure that's nice and wet. So you can see here, all your breadcrumbs are nice and mixed well together. And then I'll add my chicken. So we've got fresh ground chicken here, and we'll roll that right in. And we'll make sure this is really well incorporated, again, so you don't have pockets of the breadcrumb and egg whites. So these are kind of really light and fluffy meatballs. They're not super dense. The egg whites kind of make them light and fluffy. So you want to mix them all together so it's nice and congealed, as you can see, and making sure there's no pockets of ground chicken everywhere. So those look really good. Okay, so I'll put that here. And then I sort of like to use an ice cream scooper. So this is a 2-ounce ice cream scooper. So those of us that really want to be mindful about our portion sizes, this is a grease sheet tray. So I just use a little canola spray, and I'll quickly put together about 2-ounce chicken meatballs. We'll put this in the oven, 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Set that right in the middle. And put your timer on and let that bake.
Follow us on our social media and be on the lookout for our next episode of T&T Kitchen.